Hello everyone, welcome to this course on 30 days of Google Cloud, the complete GCP Beginners Bootcamp. My name is Otabek Abdurrahmanov. I'm an Associate Cloud Engineer, owner of Simple DevOps channel, and Udemy instructor. I created this course with the aim of helping you to get started with one of the fastest growing platforms, Google Cloud. This course will give you a well-structured and planned content where you can spend your each day on learning specific GCP service without overburdening. Starting from day 1 of the course introduction, we will dive each day with learning specific Google Cloud Platform service. First 10 days of this course is designed for learning compute options including overview of GCP, getting started with Google Cloud, Google Compute Engine, optimizing costs and performance, instance groups, load balancing, Google App Engine, Google Kubernetes Engine, and Google Cloud Functions. And from day 11, we'll explore other Google Cloud services like Cloud Run, encryption with Cloud EMS, block and file storage, object storage, Cloud IAM, relational and NoSQL databases, Cloud VPC, Cloud PubSub, and Google Cloud Operations. Last 10 days of this course will be on learning services like Google Cloud Analytics, Cloud Marketplace Integration Services, CI/CD, Machine Learning, Pricing Calculator, and other important services, GCP tools, and exploring Quick Labs. We will finish up with understanding list of Google Cloud certifications. In this video, let me explain you how this course is structured. This course is designed for 30 days, which is about 30 sections, and each day focuses on specific GCP service like compute, storage, network, security, operation, analytics, integration, and so on. Each day starts with learning objectives that aid you to understand what to expect from that day. Then I will give you the overview of all these services that are covered in that day, followed by commands on each service. Also, I provide each day with a demo of a particular service that will help you to understand the concepts through a hands-on approach. I finally include quizzes for each day of this course that will help you to check your understandings of a particular day. I personally assume that this is a most special method where you can confirm that you are well understood that day. Apart from that, each service has a downloadable set of resources uploaded to the first day of the course materials, so you can refer it anytime you don't understand about particular Google Cloud service. Welcome to the day 2 of the course, where I'm going to cover overview of Google Cloud Platform. Let's take a look at the learning objectives of this section. We'll start with understanding of regions and zones. Then I will explain building blocks of Google Cloud Platform. Next, we'll have a various discussion on Google Cloud Platform services. Finally, we'll learn how to create our GCP account before we dive into hands-on labs. So let's get started. In this lecture, we are going to learn about regions, zones, and building blocks of Google Cloud Platform. Google is one of the hyperscale infrastructure providers, and its footprint spans multiple continents like Asia, Europe, Middle East, and Americas. To make it more clear, let me share some statistics. Google has 35 regions, 106 zones, and 176 network edge locations, and 200 plus countries and territories at the time of recording. Region is a collection of multiple data centers. You can associate a zone with data center. Region has at least one or more zones. The idea of zone provides higher availability, reliability, and redundancy to customers. When customers launch applications, they use more than one zone to make their applications highly available. Network edge locations deliver static content which will increase the user experience. In addition to these regions and zones, Google is soon expected to launch its data centers in new territories, including Qatar, Italy, Germany, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, Malaysia, Thailand, New Zealand, Greece, South Africa, Austria, and Sweden. So you can refer to the resource link in order to be aware of latest updates on the available regions and zones. Now, let's take a look at the building blocks of GCP. Like most of the cloud providers, Google has an expansive set of offerings. At the bottom of the stack, we can see compute, and compute is the most essential building block of Google Cloud infrastructure. Then we can see storage, which provides durability and persistence to the applications. We can also see network, which enables communication across multiple applications and services offered by Google. On top of these core foundational blocks, we have additional Google Cloud services including databases like NoSQL databases and relational databases. Then we have a set of data and analytics services. Google is known for its expertise in the AI and machine learning. There are a couple of services which delivers machine learning and artificial intelligence based services. For enterprises, there are a set of services that make it possible to deploy hybrid and multi-cloud capabilities, API management, and even migrating workloads from on-premises to the cloud. Then we have a security and DevOps tools which cuts across the stack because they are not specific to the layer. However, they are crucial for all the services and all the applications deployed on Google Cloud Platform. Last but not the least, we have a management tools which deliver services through which customers can interact and manage deployments on the cloud infrastructure services. So, in the next section, we'll understand each of these building blocks and additional Google Cloud services. In this video, I'm going to show you some of the latest Google Cloud Platform services. Since Google Cloud Platform is an ever-growing cloud platform, we may not be able to learn all the available services, but my aim is to ensure that you are equipped with knowledge and understanding of most important and building block services offered by Google Cloud. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. As we discussed in our previous steps, compute is one of the foundational aspects of Google Cloud Platform. GCP offers multiple services when it comes to compute. Compute Engine delivers infrastructure as a service. There is App Engine, which is platform as a service, and there is also GKE, which is Google Kubernetes Engine, and it is container as a service. There is also function as a service delivered via Cloud Functions. There is also container registry that manages Docker container images. We are going to discuss each services with more in details in this course. Then we have a set of storage and database services that deliver persistence and durability. This includes services like object storage, block storage, and variety of databases including NoSQL, RDBMS, and in-memory databases. We have dedicated section for storage where I'll explain the differences between object and block storage. We will also deep dive into databases where we will learn differences between Cloud SQL and Cloud Spanner and so on. Network services provide connectivity and security for all the services and applications deployed on GCP. So, Cloud Virtual Network provides hybrid and isolated network capabilities within public cloud. Load balancing routes traffic across the multiple instances of the application. Then there are additional services such as Cloud CDN and set of services that deliver hybrid capabilities. We'll discuss with more of the networking services in this course. Security is important. and there are a set of services which enable customers to use the best practices of deploying security applications. Services including Cloud IAM, which is Identity and Access Management, Cloud Security Scanner, and Cloud Platform Security deliver essential security capabilities to customers. I have covered Cloud IAM in another section of this course where you will understand how to use least privilege security and protecting your resources from unauthorized access. Next is AI and machine learning services, which provide some of the emerging set of tools and technologies to customers to build intelligent applications. In fact, Google has some of the best AI and ML services from ML Engine. ML Engine is a training platform in the cloud to several different APIs and even another ML platform to train models without writing complicated code. We will cover this with more in details in this course. Next, DevOps tools. DevOps tools provide automation capabilities to customers. Cloud is all about automation. When you want to do something repeatedly and consistently, you can refer to DevOps tools. Google Cloud has technologies such as Deployment Manager, Cloud SDK, and several different kinds of ID integration tools that bring automation capabilities to deployment and also developer productivity. Lastly, there are a set of management tools which provide insights into existing deployments. They are also extend the automation capabilities provided by basic DevOps tools. Services like Deployment Manager and Stack Driver and different APIs form the management tool collections in the Google Cloud Platform. So this is all about it. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create your free trial account in GCP, Google Cloud Platform. So for that, I have opened a new tab in incognito window, and I'm going to search cloud.google.com. And here you can see the Google Cloud page. And on the top right navbar menu, you can see the sign in button, and let's click on it. And you have to use your Gmail account, your Google Cloud credentials. So I'm going to use my Gmail account, and you need to provide the password. And here you can see instead of sign in page, on the top right navbar menu, it's showing me the console. So let's click on the console. Then it will direct you to the Google Cloud Platform page. You can see this is the official Google Cloud Platform page. You can see the dashboard here. So what we can do, we can go to the billing, and we have to link a billing account, and we need to create a billing account. And here you can see you have to provide your country. I'm going to continue with Uzbekistan. And what describes your organization or needs. You can select the one of the followings, or you can also select the other, and you have to agree with the terms of service. Let's continue. You can see the first thing is the customer info. You have to provide account type. You can either select individual or business. So I'm going to choose individual. And the next thing is the tax information. You have to provide either individual entrepreneur or personal. I'm going to select personal. And you can also provide your name. And you can also provide the address. As you can see, it's showing me red because you have to fill it. You can also provide the postal code, city, province, and your phone number. After you fill these informations, you can provide another essential configuration. Let's say the important information. This is a payment method. You can see available payment methods are determined by country and the type of payment selected in how you pay. So if you click here, you can see you can pay with your MasterCard, Visa card, or the other different cards. You have to type your card number, month, year, and the code, CVC code, and you have to write the card holder name. And after that, you can click the credit or debit card address is the same as above. If it's not same, you can click this check mark and provide the card holder address. So, and then after that, you can click start my free trial, and this will give you about $300 credit for free. And this credit you can spend over the next 90 days, and after that it will be over. So you can start playing with Google Cloud Console after you create your free trial account. So this is all about it for this video. See you in the next video. Hello everyone, welcome to the day 3 of the course, where we are going to get started with Google Cloud. Let's take a look at the learning objectives of this section. We are going to start with understanding of Google Cloud resource hierarchy. Then we will see multiple ways of interacting with services and resources in Google Cloud, including how to interact with Cloud Console, how to interact with Cloud Shell, and finally, how to interact with client libraries. So let's get started. Welcome everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how our resources are structured in GCP. Specifically, we are going to see Google Cloud resource hierarchy. To start with, Google Cloud resource hierarchy resembles the file system found in traditional operating systems as a way of organizing and managing entities hierarchically. Generally, each resource has exactly one parent. This hierarchical organization of resources enables you to set access control policies and configuration settings on a parent resource. Policies and Identity and Access Management IAM settings are inherited by the child resources. Google Cloud resources are organized hierarchically. All resources except for the highest resource in a hierarchy have exactly one parent. At the lowest level, service resources are the fundamental components that make up all Google Cloud services. Examples of service resources include compute engine instances, PubSub topics, cloud storage buckets, and App Engine instances. All these lower-level resources have the project resources as their parents, which represents the first grouping mechanism of Google Cloud resource hierarchy. Organization. Organization resource represents an organization, for example, company, and is a root node in Google Cloud resource hierarchy when present. Folders. Folder resources optionally provide an additional grouping mechanisms and isolation boundaries between projects. They can be seen as sub-organizations within the organization resource. Projects. The project resource is a base-level organizing entity. Organization and folder resources may contain multiple projects. A project resource is required to use Google Cloud, forms the basis for creating, enabling, using all Google Cloud services, managing APIs, enabling, billing, adding, removing collaborators, and managing permissions. All project resource consist of following two identifiers: project resource ID and project resource number. Project resource ID is a unique identifier for the project resource, and project resource number is automatically assigned when you create the project. So these are all the information regarding the Google Cloud hierarchy, Google Cloud resource hierarchy. If you want to know more about this hierarchy, you can refer to the official Google Cloud documentation. So see you in the next video. Welcome everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how our resources are structured in GCP. Specifically, we are going to see Google Cloud resource hierarchy. To start with, Google Cloud resource hierarchy resembles the file system found in traditional operating systems as a way of organizing and managing entities hierarchically. Generally, each resource has exactly one parent. This hierarchical organization of resources enables you to set access control policies and configuration settings on a parent resource. Policies and identity and access management IAM settings are inherited by the child resources. Google Cloud resources are organized hierarchically. All resources except for the highest resource in a hierarchy have exactly one parent. At the lowest level, service resources are the fundamental components that make up all Google Cloud services. Examples of service resources include compute engine instances, PubSub topics, cloud storage buckets, and App Engine instances. All these lower-level resources have the project resources as their parents, which represents the first grouping mechanism of Google Cloud resource hierarchy. Organization. Organization resource represents an organization, for example, company, and is a root node in Google Cloud resource hierarchy when present. Folders. Folder resources optionally provide an additional grouping mechanisms and isolation boundaries between projects. They can be seen as sub-organizations within the organization resource. Projects. The project resource is a base-level organizing entity. Organization and folder resources may contain multiple projects. A project resource is required to use Google Cloud, forms the basis for creating, enabling, using all Google Cloud services, managing APIs, enabling, billing, adding, removing collaborators, and managing permissions. All project resource consist of following two identifiers: project resource ID and project resource number. Project resource ID is a unique identifier for the project resource, and project resource number is automatically assigned when you create the project. So these are all the information regarding the Google Cloud hierarchy, Google Cloud resource hierarchy. If you want to know more about this hierarchy, you can refer to the official Google Cloud documentation. So see you in the next video. Welcome everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how our resources are structured in GCP. Specifically, we are going to see Google Cloud resource hierarchy. To start with, Google Cloud resource hierarchy resembles the file system found in traditional operating systems as a way of organizing and managing entities hierarchically. Generally, each resource has exactly one parent. This hierarchical organization of resources enables you to set access control policies and configuration settings on a parent resource. Policies and identity and access management IAM settings are inherited by the child resources. Google Cloud resources are organized hierarchically. All resources except for the highest resource in a hierarchy have exactly one parent. At the lowest level, service resources are the fundamental components that make up all Google Cloud services. Examples of service resources include compute engine instances, PubSub topics, cloud storage buckets, and App Engine instances. All these lower-level resources have the project resources as their parents, which represents the first grouping mechanism of Google Cloud resource hierarchy. Organization. Organization resource represents an organization, for example, company, and is a root node in Google Cloud resource hierarchy when present. Folders. Folder resources optionally provide an additional grouping mechanisms and isolation boundaries between projects. They can be seen as sub-organizations within the organization resource. Projects. The project resource is a base-level organizing entity. Organization and folder resources may contain multiple projects. A project resource is required to use Google Cloud, forms the basis for creating, enabling, using all Google Cloud services, managing APIs, enabling billing, adding, removing collaborators, and managing permissions. All project resource consists of following two identifiers: project resource ID and project resource number. Project resource ID is a unique identifier for the project resource, and project resource number is automatically assigned when you create the project. So these are all the information regarding the Google Cloud hierarchy, Google Cloud resource hierarchy. If you want to know more about this hierarchy, you can refer to the official Google Cloud documentation. So see you in the next video. In this video, we are going to learn how to interact with Google Cloud Console. Google Cloud gives you 3 basic ways to interact with services and resources. These ways including Google Cloud Console, command line interface, and client libraries. We are going to explore each one step by step in this section. First way is Google Cloud Console. To access the Cloud Console, you can come to cloud.google.com and click on Console. Google Cloud Console provides a web-based graphical user interface that you can use to manage your Google Cloud projects and resources. When you use Google Cloud Console, you either create a new project or choose an existing project and then use the resources that you create in the context of that project. You can create multiple projects and use them to separate your work in whatever way makes sense for you. For example, you might start a new project if you want to make sure only certain team members can access the resources in that project, while all team members can continue to access resources in another project. So let's play more with Google Cloud Console. Let's go to the dashboard. And this is the Google Cloud Platform page. Here you can see the project information, project name, project number, and project ID. If you click my first project, you can create a new project by clicking new project, and you can also select the existing project. Let's cancel it. You can also see on the right top navbar menu the free trial status. So if you click on this, you can check your free trial status. Here you can see the information about your free trial status. So as you can see, it's showing me 41 days remaining. So let's dismiss it. You can also check the notifications. You can also get some support. So you can also see some other featured projects. So you can see on the top left menu, you can see the navigation menu. Here you can see the list of Google Cloud services. These are the pinned services. If we go to the below, you will see other Google Cloud services like serverless, compute, storage, databases, integration services, networking, operations, and list of other Google Cloud services. You can also go to these services by searching on the search bar. Here, for example, you can search compute engine, and as you can see here, it's showing me compute engine. So you can click and it will guide you to this page. So let's go back. Let's go to the dashboard. So this is how you can interact with Google Cloud Console in GCP. In the next video, we are going to learn how to interact with Cloud Shell. Now, second way of interacting with services and resources is a command line interface. If you prefer to work at the command line, you can perform most Google Cloud tasks by using the Google Cloud CLI. You can use Cloud Shell, which is browser-based shell. Because it runs in a browser window, you don't need to install anything on your own computer. Now let's activate the Cloud Shell and run a couple of commands. So this is the Cloud Shell terminal. So you can click on Open Editor. You can see you can send key combination. You can see the terminal settings. You can also see the web preview and session information, and even here you can open in a new window. So we are going to continue with this window, and we are going to run the gcloud command. Gcloud is a CLI command line interface, which lets you manage development workflow and Google Cloud resources in a terminal window. So let's run gcloud version. So this will gives me the version of Google Cloud SDK. You can see Google Cloud SDK and the version. We can also run gcloud compute regions list. This will list the compute regions. You can see name is, for example, let's take this one. Name is a US-4, and you can see the address, status, and turn down date. So don't worry about it. So what I'm trying to explain is the command gcloud. So there is another dedicated section for this gcloud. So we are going to talk about this with more in details. So in this video, we have learned how to interact with Google Cloud Shell in GCP. See you in the next video. Now, third way of interacting with services and resources is client libraries. Google Cloud provides client libraries that enable you to easily create and manage resources. Google Cloud client libraries expose APIs for two main purposes. The first one is app APIs. The second one is admin APIs. Let's start with understanding of app APIs. App APIs provide access to services. App APIs are optimized for supported languages, including these Go, Java, Node.js, Python, Ruby, PHP, C, and C++. The libraries are designed around the service metaphors, so you can work with the services more naturally and write less boilerplate code. The libraries also provide helpers for authentication and authorization. Another one is admin APIs. Admin APIs offer functionality for resource management. For example, you can use admin APIs if you want to build your own automated tools. You can also use Google APIs, like Google API client libraries, to access APIs for products such as Google Maps, Google Drive, and YouTube. For more information, you can come to this cloud.google.com APIs documentation, Cloud Client Libraries. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video. Hey everyone, welcome back. To access the rest of the course, you can basically go to udemy.com and you can search 30 days of Google Cloud, the complete GCP beginners bootcamp, and you will see this course. You can see here the description and what you will learn, requirements. You can see the description, and if you go to below, you can see the course content. So far in our YouTube channel, we have learned about course introduction, overview of Google Cloud Platform, and getting started with Google Cloud. If you enroll this course, you will continue learning Google Compute Engine. You can see inside the specific day, you can see the list of the lectures, and you can continue optimizing cost and performance, instance groups, load balancing, Google App Engine, Google Kubernetes Engine, Google Cloud Functions, Google Cloud Run, encryption with Cloud EMS, block file storage, object storage, cloud storage, Cloud IAM, relational NoSQL databases, Cloud VPC, Cloud PubSub, Google Cloud Operations, Google Cloud Analytics Services, Cloud Marketplace Integration Services. We'll also learn about CI/CD here. We will do some projects, machine learning, pricing calculator, other important services, GCP tools, Quick Labs, and GCP certifications. So this course will be really helpful. If you enroll this course, you can see there is a huge list of lectures and the detailed demos that you can improve your hands-on labs, hands-on skills on GCP. So what are you waiting for? I will see you in the next lecture on my course.